All right, we have reached the last track of Drastic Measures. I think I mentioned it in one of the previous videos that I'm not doing a walkthrough video for the opening track, Zombie Drive, because that's played on the GT100 specifically, and I can't replicate that effect through the Viper. So there is a video of that out there somewhere. I'll see if I can do one of those tag videos at the end. I don't know how to do that yet, or I'll put the link in the description. But Zombie Drive is played with a delayed pitch shifter, the entire song, which I cannot replicate that effect on the Viper. So last track, Drastic Measures, coming in at 8 minutes, is the, what did I say, the second longest track? Because I know that Hide in Plain Sight is the longest, and I think Ruby Rain is the second. But anywho, Drastic Measures was one of those riffs that came to me as I was falling asleep. I tend to have, my brain tends to be its most active when I'm doing nothing and I'm laying in bed and I say, oh, why don't I try this? And then I got up, and before I know it, it's 3 in the morning and I have half a song written. So this is in a drop D tuning, kind of a Tool feel, but a little bit more mainstream. So the main riff is this. So your E string and D string are doing octaves, and then it's an open G string. And then the next chord can be played one of two ways. That's A position, E, open G, or you can do it A position, E over here. This one looks cooler. I actually don't remember which one I tracked it in, so. And there we go. And then the chorus goes, B, F sharp, and drop D, right? Yep. So the top strings are doing the 5th, the flat 6, and the 7, which are doubled. On the recording, it's doubled by a synth sound that's kind of pulled back at it, but it emphasizes that motif. Now before it goes back into the heavy riff, one of the doubled or quadrupled guitar tracks plays those harmonics, so you hear that ringing out over. Let's do a little run through of Drastic Measures. Spooky synths. Fade in. Bass first. the E minor. E minor, G. Whatever. Missed it again. Chorus. Excuse me, which I wrote this song initially during the Nightmares, Bad Dreams, and Alternate Realities album, which was my challenge during the initial COVID shutdown to write an album in 2 weeks. And this was one of those songs. And I wrote it and I was like, this does not go on the Nightmares album because this is an album title. I had the artwork in my head already, Drastic Measures, little picture of me next to a bunch of giant size rulers and a measuring cup and some protractors and shit. You know, how I like to do play on words. Kind of like the Packing Heat album, you know. Packing Heat doesn't mean what Packing Heat means. It's a guy running around with a suitcase that's on fire. So, yeah, Drastic Measures was part of the recording session for the Nightmares album and ended up being the title track for the Drastic Measures album, November 2021. So, hope you enjoyed these little run-throughs of every song for the Drastic Measures album. The new album, Packing Heat, is out. It's available for purchase through Bandcamp. It's coming streaming shortly, and I really like it. But I wanted to do a run-through of the tracks for Drastic Measures at some point, part of as references for me. Hopefully I still remember them, and some new things for you guys to check out, and I hope it turns you on to some new music, and I hope you dig it. GaryShutt.com. Explore new music at Palisade Records, and you take care of yourselves and take care of somebody else.